I have the incredible privilege to sit down with the one and only illustrious principal of the Hecht Middle School, number one fan of Hurricane Nation, Rabbi Hecht.
Let's go, hey! Let's go, hey!
Rabbi Hecht, that's a good segue to my first question. How many games, I know you have like a rough number, or maybe you know the actual number, how many games have you gone to of all Hecht teams?
Of all Hecht teams, it's got to be above 600.
Above 600, and that is multiple out times the amount of hours. That is unbelievable.
It's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time. And you have been waiting for this moment for many years. How many years have you been with Hank?
This is my 24th year.
And as a student?
11 years as a student. 35 years.
And not that many people know this, but you are a very big sports fan in general.
Love sports. Not so good in the playing, but I love watching sports. Big fan. New York Mets, the football Giants, the Knicks, and the Islanders.
And we take sports and teams in general. We have debate team, Torah bowls, basketball teams, hockey teams, now soccer. We take it very seriously. Why do you feel that it's so important to the yeshiva for us to take sports seriously?
I think it's amazing for school spirit. The kids get into it, the adults get into it. I mean, the spirit at that game on Monday night was unbelievable.
Did you feel the sense of like the historic moment of all of these families from years past? I felt that love, so I'm curious if you felt that. I know you were very focused. I was trying to make eye contact with you in the game, and that was impossible. And did you feel that love of all of these years past, all these fans, all these kids who had come?
Yeah, I felt it was two decades of Hank, and the championship that we won was not just for the kids this year, although of course it was, but it was for all the teams that played and practiced and got to the championship and unfortunately did not win. This victory was for everybody, and I think the kids felt that too.
Can you take us through a little bit of the moments of the game? What did you think with that moment when we went down 1-0? I know you spoke a little bit to the team. What was going through your mind when that happened?
I am not a Navi, for sure, but I was nervous that could happen. And I said to the team earlier in the day, and then I found out Rabbi Harris, their amazing coach, said it to them also. Just because you go down 1-0, don't worry about it. They're going to throw the ball down immediately, and that is exactly what happened. And you just keep your head up, and you keep trying, you keep at it, you keep at it, you keep at it. And when Silberger scored that goal, when that ball went in, I took a big, deep breath, and I said, please, Hashem, please, Hashem.
In that moment, when Judah Weitzman wins the faceoff, passes it to Mo, and hits that incredible shot, what went through your mind?
I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that after all these years and all the games and all the heartache and all the championship losses, I could not believe that we actually finally won a championship.
And what does it mean to you, this championship?
It means we made it. It means we could do it. It means that all the teams that we lost to in the past, now I know exactly how they feel. They know how I feel. And it says something about the school. Doesn't mean that if we don't win a championship, we're not a great school. We're a great school no matter what. But the feeling of love, the outpouring of messages and texts and voice notes, it actually brought the yeshiva together. Not only from current, but from past. Some kid who graduated maybe, 15 years ago, sent me a thing that on his Facebook page, all the people are talking about it. They're talking about a middle school championship, yeah, because it was very special, very special.
It really does feel like a Hank family type of event. It feels like being at a wedding. That's how it feels.
Right.
My last question is about the unbelievable coach, Rabbi Harris. What can you say about Rabbi Harris as a coach and a role model to all of these boys, past and present?
I mean, it's golden. I mean, where are you going to get a coach who knows so much about hockey and is a role model, like you mentioned, a Rabbi, great midot, just everything rolled into one. I mean, it's great for the kids to have somebody like that to look up to, and somebody who's so well versed in hockey. It's just amazing.
And it is, I think the pictures that meant the most to people were the pictures of you and Rabbi Harris with the trophy, and the emotion that both of you were experiencing was really special to everyone, myself included. And where do we go from here, Rabbi?
Listen, you win one. The Gemara says if you have 100, you won 200. So you win one championship, you want another one. Please God. We have a lot of kids on the team, of course, 8th graders who will be graduating into the high school. But we have 7th graders, we have 8th graders, we have 7th graders, we have 6th graders, 5th graders, and more to come down the pipeline. So you win one, you want another. I mean, that would be amazing.
So Hank 2023, 2024, it's in the cards, potentially. With Hashem's help.
Champions with Hashem's help.
Projected champions?
Assumed.
You heard it here first. Rabbi Hecht, the illustrious #1 fan of our Hank Hurricane Nation.